So we just left top of Springer. We are officially starting. There were a decent amount of people up there, so I definitely didn't want to film. Just give everyone their space. We met a guy named Stitch today, him and his dog. Ruby, who went by Little Bear. He was just finishing his through hike, coming mainly southbound. Did a little bit of flip-flopping, but a lot of fun, really cool. Met a few other people who were staying at the shelter we're going to stay near tonight. So yeah, a lot of fun.
Here we go.
We're going to go about 2 or 3 more miles, and then we'll go from there. Marissa's going to attempt to limbo in Georgia. I don't know, we'll have to look at a slow motion replay, see if she made that one. So we stayed the night at Stover Creek Shelter. Did a total of about 10 miles yesterday. Didn't film a lot of cool people at the shelter. Started out today. We're looking at possibly 12 to 13, 14 mile day today. We'll see. That would get us to Neels Gap Shelter. Got some other people that are headed that way too. So might all end up over that direction. We'll see. What's up, guys? Nathan and Marissa here. We just stayed at Neels Gap Shelter last night. Tried to stay in the shelter and dealt with mice, so we ended up setting up a tent and then getting some sleep. Yeah, it rained a little bit last night off and on, so it's pretty foggy out this morning, but really cool. Yeah, so we're trying to do a total of 12 miles today to Woods Hole Shelter. We got several other friends that are meeting us there, so yeah. We are headed into the Blood Mountain Wilderness. We are 9 miles from Blood Mountain, 10.8 from Neels Gap, and we'll be stopping before that tonight. We are at Woody Gap. Nice restrooms. There's some water there. It's great. What's up, guys? Nathan and Marissa here. We just stayed our 3rd night out. We're at Woods Hole Shelter.
It was probably the shelter with the best views. We had a beautiful sunset, but a lot of wind.
Yeah, all night. We stayed here with Colin, Cole, and Haven. There goes Haven in the background. But yeah, we're looking to do about 5 today.
Yep.
5 or 6.
Not
a lot. Going into Neels Gap, getting our resupply box, and then going on from there. Okay, we made it up to Blood Mountain Shelter. Had some friends who pushed to here last night. We weren't even expecting it, but they left us a note in the trail log, or the shelter log, so that's super cool. Privy's back over that way. As you can see, we're not going to get a view today. Most people climb up on top of that rock, but it's fog everywhere. We made it to Neels Gap. Yeah. Woo! Now to actually go find out what it looked like. Okay, so we've been hanging out at Neels Gap. We finally made it. Had a pizza that we split. I had a burger.
I had a chimichanga, and we got some Dunkin' coffees.
Yeah, starting to rain, so it won't film too long, but plan on doing a little bit out of here to get to Bulls Gap. Just a small little spot. So.
Yep.
Okay, so we are headed out of Neels Gap, actually walking through part of the building, and then come out on the other side. So it is part of the AT that kind of cuts through there. If you have not been to Neels Gap, I strongly recommend it. Fantastic place.
It is a hiker's dream, honestly.
Yeah.
They have everything that you could need or want. Probably more than that, actually.
Yeah, so we sent ourselves a resupply box here, but they have everything you need. And it's a good thing we sent ourselves a resupply box, or we would have spent a lot more money than we needed to. But really, really cool. Hung out with some people, ate some good food, and now we're continuing on to our next stop.